Man, listen. I just seen something that I did not want to see. Man, listen. When you paying attention to paranormal activity and you ain't used to seeing what you don't want to see, then the activity that's evolved around you, that's trying to evolve around you, that you shouldn't see because that apple that you bit from the wrong tree and it wasn't the tree of life, but you know you of the tree of life. So who led you into seeing the things that you see to not be a part of the tree of life, the circumcision party or the uncircumcision? I think we all the same, but we're not. And no, he didn't, but yes, I did. Because if I do speak on apprehend the unrighteousness, do prove God to be righteous. Hold on, man, what you mean? But if my unrighteousness proves God to be righteous, does that make God unrighteous? What you mean? Now I got to keep it all the way biblical. Like, what you mean? Because the things that I be seeing that I don't want to see, I know I need God. Like, what you mean? Because I swear to goodness, my penile gland is going to feed on the Bible. Like, what you mean? Because if you really understand the NIV all the way to the KJV, understand that the Gentiles really is to be led by a shepherd. Like, what you mean? And then to be left. Like, what you mean? So he can learn who Ephraim is for real. Like, what you mean? Or Yahshua, what you mean? He got many names. Because if you did name him by his real name, which is God, understand that you know it's one God, you know it's one Almighty. There's many idols out here, there's many Almighties, but the Almighties, that's many idols, ain't Almighty. So why you feeling Almighty when you not Almighty? Feeling on who? The idol gods that's not Almighty, then I guess you shouldn't be Almighty. But to be honest, for real, your Almighty is your Almighty. So stick with him, just like I'm going to stick with God. I'm going to stick with him. But if I ever served anything except God, if I did serve a false idol, he got me closer to God. So it's got to be a respect there because he got me closer to God. Didn't he shut Pharaoh's eyes? Hold on, Pharaoh's eyes made Moses, right? Or did it though? Did he split the Red Sea with him? I mean, really though. I mean, did he really have the two tablets? I mean, really though, when you speak on Abraham, does it matter how you are? I mean, really though, I mean, it's so many people that's so judgmental, but God is the only judge. I mean, really though, I got to keep this camera to the ceiling, like really though, because I'm always looking up, like really though. But sometimes people really know that they're not really looking up, like really though. So when they're really like, no, I really know it. I'm not looking up to the sky to find him in the clouds. But sometimes when you look in the clouds and you really don't know it's really him, no. You see darkness, like I don't even know if it's him though. But the things that I see, and I know that it's him though. So the prophecy do exist with the prophets for real. And if you really know, then you should really know the one that's prophesizing is really powerful or more powerful than the one speaking in tongues. You should really know that my Ebrahim or whatever they call it in the spiritual realm or the demonic realm, like what you mean. I know what you mean, but I know what I mean. I know I came clean until you made me dirty, unclean like a rabbit. And I'm not jumping around like a rabbit or no frog. I shouldn't have no plague on me like a frog. But if I really did go deep, you would jump like a frog and you would look like a hog trying to eat up all my ish, for real, a pig and all that ish with a nose ring and ish. What you're talking all that ish. Sometimes I don't want to talk all that ish, but sometimes when you speaking on your God, you got to talk all that ish so some people can hear all that ish. You got to understand that on this planet, we got to understand that's only one of him. Understand. But sometimes when you go left to get right or go right to get left, understand that it's him doing all of it. So understand that if you don't got no understanding to understand, to get the knowledge to understand, ask for wisdom like Solomon to understand. But see, Solomon didn't have too much wisdom because he died without an understanding. God didn't like him. How? When he started out, when God liked him, because he must have ended the race wrong, run with endurance and end the race right, not wrong, and train right, not wrong, because some of us is trying to get their light back like myself to not get it wrong, but I still got my light, and while it's bright, I'm going to keep my lamp, and I'm going to let you understand what I understand, why I got my lamp, because sometimes I only turned up for a minute, though. Sometimes you got to rule with the beast for an hour, but hold on, man, really, though? I ain't with the beast. So really though, when I seen them numbers, I already knew what it was. So when I seen them numbers, man, I knew I was gonna slumber, man. I already knew what it was. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I already knew what it was. Like 2019 when I was at the park with my son. When I didn't know what it was, when I didn't know what life meant. But it's cool, I know what life means. Staying close to your kids and your family, like what you mean, because them demons be jumping in and out of people. Like what you mean, like nigga, you don't want your body, then I want your soul. And if you don't want your soul, then I want your soul. And if shit, you don't see that you a good person, and you don't know the guy that you serving, so you should know how to serve your soul, then I need your soul for real, man. Because you don't know who you are and what you can achieve for real, man. So I gotta talk like a council person for real, man, but I'm not in the council. I'm only in the council of Melchizedek, the order of him, for real, man. So I ain't even trying to play around. Cause some of these people really put their Bible to the ground and don't even knock the dust off. But sometimes I gotta open up my Bible in my chest and knock the dust off for real, man, because this is a dust off where the snakes is at. But I never been a snake, so don't say I am, because what you say I am, I'm not. So this personal Ephraim talk poetry him, it's really not what you really want to hear. So the thing that you don't want to hear, you should disappear like a ghost, because I know I'm not about to disappear. And if you want me to disappear and take my soul to make me disappear from my son and make us both disappear, then it's going to be a long year. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long couple of years. It's going to be a long 50 years, because I swear to God, when I say something, it's going to last 50 years. Or like 100 though. Sometimes I got to keep it 100 though. Because if I don't feel myself, nobody else is. And I got to keep it 100, bro. Because if I don't keep it 100, bro, then I got to get back into this Gentile thing when I said something that was 100, though. Because they're supposed to learn off the shepherd to keep it 100, though, just to get left, just to get 100, though. But when they get 100, though, and they really want it, though, then they're going to come back to God. If you really want to know, that's the only thing he want to prove, to get all his kids back, all his sheep back, just to prove that he the only God that's out here that caused destruction on this earth, to really prove who you really should be serving. Why you swerving? Please keep your car. Please drive your car, because the universal talk driving and all that ish. Do not swerve your car. Boy, y'all here in the Volvo station wagon, still flexing, laughing, lagging like a game, Call of Duty. Who the hell you shooting? Is this Call of Duty? Don't shoot at me. I only got a PP7 GoldenEye. That's how back in the day I am. I'm shaking, man, on GoldenEye on a Nintendo 64. That means that if I'm shaking, somebody else shaking. And I put that on the Nintendo 64 on the WWE, WW Raw. I used to watch wrestling too. Where you at, dog? Because if you knew who Xbox was or Xbox was, I know what he's saying. I know what it is instead of what it was. So when I catch up, you can't say I didn't know what it was. That's why I made this video, to show you and me. I know what it is and what it was. Because for real, man, you ain't about to get me no more. So I got to put this on camera so I do know. Because sometimes they don't want you to show when you should show, because only bow show. But for real, bow got to bow down to God. So he really know that God is the only one that's out here with me. For really though, for real though, yeah, this is Chili Willy, bro. But mixed with a little Melchizedek order in it. For really though, what you mean? Why you keep saying that? Because for real, I ain't playing that. Where you staying at? Because I know where I've been sitting at, right at the right hand of God, right at the left hand of God. What you mean? Do you know? Because if you did, then you should know that I'm at the left and you at the right. Just like his son was, bro. Had to keep it slow, but sometimes you got to speed up and keep it fast, so they should know that the speed bumps is in the road. So you got to keep it slow and don't run and stand up. Don't sit down. You should know that these other people out here, man, they really know that you really know that they really know that you really know that we all should be, really knowing who we serve, but they don't really know. Many idols, man. Many trials, man. All up in the wilderness, man. Many miles, man, walked by me. Almost about like 5 million in like a year by me. What you mean, man? I've been walking for a long time. Like, what you mean? Oh my God, I thought my video stopped. Like, what you mean? Because you know my shit be stopping sometimes. My bad. I ain't mean to say shit. But I don't want it to be stopping sometimes, because sometimes I just want to get it out. Sometimes my camera phone don't want me to get it out, but if I don't let it out, I'm going to keep it in. So sometimes I got to get it out. And I ain't talking about no dog ish. I ain't talking about somebody trying to take my soul on some dog ish, because I know what they trying to do to me, man, on some dog ish. And I'm tired of it. I'm striving in public, with public reading, public teaching, public breathing, public reaching, all the way out to that lost soul that needs to know about God, to get that serving on everything I love. And if you really want to know what I know, everything I love, play this video back on everything I love, and this is all I'm gonna give you on everything I love. Because they be taking ish, man. The gems that you got, you better keep them while they taking ish. Because if they taking ish, you ain't got your treasures up in your head while they taking ish. And if you ain't going purple, meaning the road, while they taking ish, then the other purple is the road. Why you taking it? I'm talking about the highway, the flyway. What, you want to fly away or you want to fight today? Because I think I want to fight today. I know my rights today. So if you know your rights today, then right, you know what's right today. So if you know what's right today, then you know you should fight today, like Tyson when he wanted to whip everybody's ass. And they didn't want to fight that day. If I was about to fight Tyson, I would not want to fight that day. But anyway, act like I'm Tyson. I want to hit you with a left and a right today. Because sometimes I need to knock you out your breath to let you know I'm right today. And I ain't never wrong. So I hope you see this and hold it strong. Because the things that I see, I ain't never going to put it on camera to show you right or wrong. Your eyes and your views is your views, and your eyes and mine is to give you my view through my eyes so you can see really what it is while God is on my side. Because sometimes he leaves to let you think that he ain't on your side when he really is on your side, just to show you what the wilderness mean when you think he wasn't on your side. But he sent his son up in this. So I had to take my hand from over the camera because he see that his son is in this, and he is too. Some people say he didn't have a son, it's only God, it ain't two. But whatever you believe in, I don't believe in two. There's a lot of religions out here, man, that you can fall into. So whatever you serve, serve it right. And don't fall into nothing else. You better be real with something if you don't know nothing else. Loyalty is something in these days. Nigga, they're the last days. And these days is something else. But that 144, that's what it is. Sometimes I got to get there to get here, just to let you know what it is. But if you knew my role and what it was for me to get it right, to show you what it is, then you'll be like, damn, I see why he lived the way he lived. Because all the stress and all the things that's on me to not get these videos out to show you how it really is, I was putting that on, But that ain't how I live. And that ain't how I want to live. And I don't want nobody to see the things that you shouldn't see or how not to live. You feel me? Because if you're going to do persecution and it's something that you shouldn't be experiencing and you don't know how to live, then how you going to preach life? How you going to be a teacher? How you going to counsel? How you going to lead somebody to a real counsel? It's like 3 or 4 of me in here, a real counsel. So sometimes you got to understand when you hear a real counsel. So yeah, bring them lights back. But no, keep them lights away, because the lamp that I got from Elohim, God, Yahweh, is going to stay here. It's not going to go away. And if it do go away and float away, just know that it wasn't me going away. Just know somebody trying to take it. Get me butt naked while I ain't got no coat. Trying to cut me.